Good morning. It is bright and early on January 1st, and it is a new year, new me. Wait, it is January 1st, and this year is finally gonna be my year. No, that's not it. What's up? It is January 1st, and this year we are going sugar-free. Nope. Hey, what's up, guys? It's January 1st, which means that if you've been following the channel, you know what it means. New month, new challenge. Doesn't matter that it's the first of the year, it's the first of the month, which means we are starting a new challenge this month. This one's gonna be a fun one. So for the past, what feels like 3 years, it's probably been a year and a half, I've been going to the gym to lift weights 6-7 times a week. So it's been a very consistent part of my routine. Well, recently I've had a couple friends share this, and I've seen some people online share this about how dialing back their routine to a 3-day split has really made a difference in their strength gains. And so, whereas in the past it's always been like more, and that's a challenge, I do feel like dialing back and raising the intensity of my workouts, if they're only 3 days a week, is going to be an interesting experiment to see how my body reacts. I do work with a lot of fat loss clients where I only give them 3 days a week of exercise because I do believe it is effective, but I'm interested in seeing how it affects someone who's been lifting weights for 10 plus years at this point. Sore shoulder. So here's the plan, plain and simple. Rule number 1, I must only lift weights 3 days a week. My split is going to be push, pull, legs. I'm gonna be working on 3 compound lifts: squat, bench, deadlift. Monday will be my leg day with some squats. Wednesday will be my push day with some bench. Friday will be my pull day. And I'm gonna be running a deadlift program. So the first 3 weeks I will be deadlifting, and then the 4th and last week it will just be a regular pull day. Second rule, rest days. Now, rest days is a concept I don't fully believe in. I think a lot of people, when they hear rest days, it means laying on their couch not doing anything. I believe in the importance of moving your body every single day. And so my rest days are gonna be spent doing what I'm doing today, which is going on walks. We're gonna keep it to a minimum of 45 minutes, maximum of probably 90 minutes, but just to make sure that I'm continuing to move throughout this challenge and I'm not just being a lazy bum on my days off. So with that being said, it's time to get into the month.
Over the edge, feel like I'm floating through the air. The pain I felt is paid for, all is said and done. Oh, I am restricted, fixed upon the web. I need to kick the habit that my mind is breathing in. Break out, I've got to see. Spent all my life holding all of it closely.
All right, time is 6:52 a.m. We're about 2 weeks into this process, and a couple things I've noticed so far. Number 1, my mood has been a little bit less than normal. It's always interesting how my mood fluctuates. Could be the moon, could be something completely unrelated, but one of my potential theories is because I'm working out less when I normally work out more. It's less time to have that outlet, and so I have all this stagnant energy and not much to do with it. This past weekend was honestly pretty tough. Like, I have not been in that poor of a mood in a while. I just kind of wrote it out, to be honest. I wasn't super hard on myself. Like, I need to feel better, but yeah, I was definitely grumpier this past weekend. 2 other things I've noticed. Number 1, in general, there's days where I just like really want to work out, but I quote can't because I'm only doing 3 days a week. So that is a tough one, right? Working out is my passion. It is something I love. It's something that I not only love doing, but I love getting stronger and the feeling of getting stronger. And if I'm having a stressed out day or a busy day and I need a time to disconnect, the gym is my place to do that. So it's weird because most people have that mental willpower of like struggling to go to the gym. I struggle to not go to the gym. But as far as strength gains, like, I do really feel good this month. I don't really have any mini aches and pains. I am getting stronger pretty quickly, but we got more to go. So I'll report back soon.
Yeah.
Well, it's the end of the month. I feel like I did not get enough footage for you guys, and from the bottom of my heart, I deeply am sorry, and I apologize for that. Yeah, so the month itself was a very interesting experiment, and I think I'm going to take some things from it, and I do recognize how my body and how my mind changed during. So I think the first biggest thing that stood out to me is that because I was going down from 6 or 7 days a week of lifting weights to 3, it honestly felt like lifting weights became less of a habit. When I work with people who have struggled to get into a routine with movement or exercise, one of the first things I give them is, hey, you're going to walk for at least 20 minutes every single day. And the reason for doing that is, yes, obviously the movement is beneficial, but more importantly, what you're doing is you're taking the time to prioritize that movement every single day, which is going to turn it into a habit a lot quicker than if you're doing it 3 or 4 days a week. And so I do notice, because I was working out less during the week, like it was less on my mind of like, yes, this is an integral part of my day. When I'm planning out my day, this is the time slot that I'm going to put it in. So from a habit building perspective, it definitely wasn't the best. Now, what I will say is that because I was following a very strict schedule, because I'm coming from 6-7 days a week, very intuitive, like it's not like every day is the same, like Monday's chest day every week, Tuesday is back day every week. Like when I do 6-7 days a week, it's very intuitive. And so by having an extremely structured week where I was following a very intentional split of, hey, I'm going to get stronger in bench, I'm going to get stronger in squat, I'm going to get stronger in deadlift, I do feel like I was able to make more gains in the month. My training style that I did for the month wasn't maxing out, so I don't have an exact number to compare, but in terms of PR, I did set PRs for 3 reps and 5 reps for deadlift, squat, and bench. And then I was doing sets of 1, I was doing sets of 5, so I was varying it, but I was getting stronger and adding more every single workout, whether it was more weight or more reps. So from that perspective, I really do feel like my body feels more firm, and I feel like that's a mix because the beginning of my workouts were very strength focused, and then the rest of the workout was very size focused, hypertrophy focused. Along with that, my intensity was pretty similar. I think there were a few days where I did end up kind of making up for the lack of working out the other days, because I bumped it up from 45 minutes to an hour, hour 15, even a couple leg workouts were an hour and a half, which I rarely stay in the gym that long. Don't get me wrong, I love the gym, but I also have a lot of things to do, and so I know I can get just as effective of a workout in 45 minutes. So big picture for you guys, honestly, I think this was a good month to learn. I'm not going to keep up the 3-day split. I think my intention is going to be, while following a strength program, that I am going to be hitting bench, squat, and deadlift almost every single week, but I'm also going to be including a lot of other accessory days in there, a lot of prehab days. The gym truly is an outlet for me. It's a time to disconnect for me. It's a time for me to connect with that more primal side of me, and so it's something that I do value in terms of my daily routine. That's it. That was a very interesting challenge. This coming month, we are counting calories, and I've got a challenge planned for every single month of this year, so if you're not subscribed to the channel, make sure you tap subscribe. Also, if you're looking for fat loss help, make sure you go in the description, you check out the free training I put together that's going to lay out my process and why I believe it's so much more effective than most other weight loss strategies out there. And then along with that, if you are interested in working together, there's a link there to book a call on my calendar to see if it's a good fit. But with that being said, we are moving into February. Let's make it happen. Leave a comment, leave a like, any other way you want to support, absolutely do it. I appreciate it very, very deeply. And with that being said, make sure to eat smart, move more, sleep deep, and be grateful for this moment. I'll see you in the next video.